The liver is your body's primary detoxification organ. So in order to cleanse the liver, we don't need a harsh detox or a silly juice cleanse. We just need to naturally support the pre-existing detox pathways. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the most effective science-backed way to naturally cleanse the liver and support it. So stick around to the end. But before we get started, I'm Dr. Zyrowski. Thanks for hanging out with me in another video today. You know, the liver is a very important, very interesting, and actually pretty cool organ. And let me explain why. It's really cool because it's the only organ where you can just lose half of it. You could get half of your liver chopped off and it would grow back. That's pretty cool. It's really important because it has over 500 vital functions in the body, meaning that it is the organ system that supports all other organ systems. And it's also really important because it is constantly purifying your bloodstream all day, all night, always working. So we have to support it correctly. And the first thing that we can do is we can actually support our livers by eating liver supporting foods. Here's the truth. There are actually certain foods that activate detox enzymes and help your liver process toxins. So we're constantly coming into contact with toxins, flame retardants, chemicals in our environment, pesticides, herbicides, you name it. Our body was not designed to come into contact with so many synthetic forever chemicals. So now we got to get them out because they're backing up our liver. They're causing toxicity problems in our body, driving inflammation, causing us to become sick. So there's a certain food known as cruciferous vegetables that actually support the phases of detoxification. Cruciferous vegetables are your bitter vegetables. Think of vegetables like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, radishes, beets, leafy greens. These cruciferous vegetables are going to play a particular role in helping you remove toxins from your body, supporting your liver to become more healthy. Now, one of the things I mentioned just a second ago is that there's phases of detoxification in the liver. It's really important for you to understand this because we hear all the time online that, you know, detoxes are a bunch of garbage. It's a bunch of trash. You don't need the detox. Well, in fact, yes, you do. You have natural detox mechanisms in your body. They can become broken. So when we look at the liver, stick with me for just a second. I'm going to get a little bit technical, but it's important you understand this because your health depends on it. When we look at the liver, there's phase 1 of detoxification. This is called the activation stage. So let's say you had some toxins that were on the food that you ate, and then they go in your body, they get in your bloodstream, they go to the liver, and then phase 1 detoxification starts removing them, the activation stage. In this step, the enzyme like cytochrome P450 begins to break down the toxins, okay? And then once it starts breaking down these toxins, it's going to modify them through oxidation, reduction, and something called hydrolysis, okay? So that's phase 1. It just starts breaking them down. Now, phase 2 detoxification, because there's 2 phases that happen in the liver, think step 1, step 2. This stage is the conjugation and the neutralization stage, okay? So when we think of it in just very simple terms, phase 1 is going to break down the toxins. Phase 2 is going to neutralize them and package them for removal. And then, of course, through urine, stool, and every other method, sweating in your body, you start to remove these toxins. So our liver is important and detoxification is important and it is real. And when our liver isn't functioning well to detoxify and get rid of these toxins, you become sick. There's just no other way around it. And it's a big problem today in the chemically rich world in which we live. Now, the next thing that we can utilize after we focus on eating the cruciferous vegetables is we can focus on using some vitamins in order to help us accomplish this. So for instance, there's ways to actually boost the detox process in the liver. The first thing that we can utilize is N-acetylcysteine, which has been very scientifically proven in order to help with the phase 1, phase 2 detoxification. So we got this NAC. We got milk thistle, which is important too because it not only supports detox, but it also has been proven to help with liver regeneration. So imagine your liver's built up with toxins. It's starting to have some cells that are becoming unhealthy, struggling. Milk thistle comes in, starts to help regenerate these cells. We also have dandelion root, which is supportive in liver cleansing and overall general liver health. And then selenium, which is going to be an important coenzyme in the production of glutathione, which supports detoxification. And then we follow that up with alpha lipoic acid, okay? It's going to help glutathione. It's going to help the antioxidant production so that you can help lower inflammation, get the toxins out. So when we look at these different nutrients, they play a profound role in liver detox. And in fact, I have literally in my clinic had people take these studies, and these patients who used it have been able to take a lab test with high enzymes, high inflammation, just poor liver health, fatty liver, and reverse that to a good, stable, healthy place. And what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below to the Liver Assist formula that we use clinically. It comes directly from my clinic, and it has all these different nutrients in it, okay? So not only are they gonna support the liver health in general, but they also support the phases of detoxification, okay? And that's called Liver Assist. Links in the description below. Check it out. It works very well. And it's simplified, right? Because as we talk about detoxing and cleansing the liver, it's like we don't want this to become so complicated that we just can't get through it, all right? So cruciferous vegetables, supporting nutrients. Now we're gonna move on to eliminating the toxins that are actually causing the problem in the first place, right? We have this idea that no matter what toxin we come into contact with, it really doesn't matter because, you know, the liver is just going to handle it. The truth is that when you're microdosing toxins every single day through the food that you're eating, pesticides and herbicides, through the chemicals that you're using to clean your home, through the clothing that you're wearing that's covered in flame retardants and all the things we can't control, the truth is that our livers are becoming overburdened. So we have to start removing the things that we can remove. Like for instance, alcohol. It's not going to do any good things for your liver. Get rid of it. Ultra processed foods, terrible for your liver, get rid of them. High fructose corn syrup, putting a huge burden on your liver. Make sure that you're removing any foods from your diet that have high fructose corn syrup in them, especially the different sodas and drinks and teas and energy drinks out there that have tons of this high fructose corn syrup. It goes straight to the liver. It's a huge burden on it. The other thing that we want to look at is just industrial seed oils, these highly processed seed oils. They offer no benefit. And then removing environmental toxins in general any way that we can. You know what? Using natural cleaning products in your home, not eating from plastics anymore, making sure that you're not buying food covered with pesticides and herbicides to the best of your ability, right? Make conscious decisions to clean up your environment. It's going to be really important for your overall health. Now, if this wasn't all enough, there's more that we can do. And the thing that is really important when it comes to supporting your health naturally and even your liver is that we want to layer on different ways to support our liver. You know, in the world we live in today, it's so common for people just want that quick fix, right? And this is why we have cheap medicine as the kind of the primary way that people utilize healthcare, especially in the United States, where it's like, I just want that quick fix. I want that pill that's going to override my body and just fix things. Well, the reality is it's not getting to the root cause. It's not really fixing anything. Whenever you're actually improving your health naturally, you're getting to the root cause. It's going to take time. It's going to take some effort, but also we want to layer on different methods in order to accomplish that goal. And that's what we're talking about in this video. Cleansing your liver appropriately. The next thing we want to focus on then is going to be bile flow. Your liver is going to produce bile, dump it into the gallbladder. The gallbladder then dumps it into the colon. And it's actually a way that your body's going to remove toxins. So if we can keep this bile flowing from the liver, from the gallbladder, and removing these toxins, it's a really important aspect of making sure your liver's not getting backed up. So how can you actually improve bile flow? Well, drink warm lemon water in the morning, eat those bitter foods like we talked about already, the cruciferous vegetables. That's going to be an important aspect of it. And you're going to realize the same thing that actually is good for your liver is good for your gallbladder. Those same nutrients that I talked about that are good for your liver, they're also supporting your gallbladder. Now, also, we want to increase healthy fats like olive oil, okay? When we increase healthy fats, it helps keep the bile moving because whenever you consume fat, the gallbladder contracts, it keeps that bile moving, and so healthy fats will accomplish that for you. And then this is going to prevent that toxin buildup. Now, another thing that we can do in order to support cleansing our liver is intermittent fast, right? When we're intermittent fasting, your body's going to start burning that stored fat. It's going to improve insulin sensitivity. It's going to reduce fat accumulation in the liver. It's going to help balance out the liver enzymes. It's just another layer to this, okay? So if we were able to go back and look at what are we going to do to effectively cleanse our liver? I mean, not this nonsense that you see online all the time of, you know, drink this juice for 10 days and your liver's cleansed. That stuff is junk, okay? It doesn't work, right? What we want to do is effectively cleanse our liver. So how do we do it? Let me make it simple for you. We wake up in the morning, we drink warm lemon water. Throughout the day, we go in and we eat cruciferous vegetables. When we take our vitamins, we're going to take the liver assist, okay, that has the NAC, the milk thistle, the dandelion root, the alpha lipoic acid. We're going to take that. It's going to ramp up that phase 1, phase 2 detoxification, and is very much supported by science to improve liver health. I'll put a link in the description below to that. And then from there, we're going to want to make sure that we're avoiding the sugar, the alcohol, the high fructose corn syrup, and then throw some exercise in throughout the day. That is going to be the most effective way, and it's quite simple actually, the most effective and simple way to cleanse your liver. I'm Dr. Nick Zyrowski, and if you want to learn more about how to improve your health, check out this video next.